Hi, this is Deb with Pinecone Press Design, and welcome to Jolly Holidays. Now, what could be more jolly for the holidays than giving a gas gift card? And we could all use those. We have this great little kit today that is actually, there's several different components to the kit. You'll be making this little 3x4 chunky album. Now this will hold 4 gift cards. So it says Happy Holidays, and you open it inside, and there's 4 pockets that will flip, and each of the pockets has a place you can put a gift card. Also, then in the same kit is that we have our slider cards, and you will get, instead of our typical package of slider cards where you get 4 cards, this kit has actually 5 of the slider card blanks and then 5 of the accent sheets in it. And what a slider card is you hold one end and pull it, and the other end pops out, so it just slides out. Isn't that fun? So now we have this in 2 different versions, because you can have it as a horizontal, or you can make the card as a vertical card. And again, you pull it. So this one you're going to pull down, and it's just going to pop out. So here's another of the vertical. You guys have a tank on us. And then you'll get another vertical one and another horizontal. So great little package. Now this is a kit that is priced at $20. So you'll make the chunky, the 5 cards, and you get then a roll of our 20 yards of the red line tape to put the kit together. Now a little later, we are going to actually work on putting together the album and the gift cards. But I want to review some of the other fun things that we have in kits and also for Christmas time. And boy, that one was not stuck down very well. Little paper, stick that right in there. Okay, I'm going to just set this aside, and I want to show, because this is Jolly Holidays, let's take a look at one of our newest Christmas albums. This is Warm Wishes, and sure some of you will recognize the paper from Graphics 45. This is Pinecone's 8x8 curved back spine album. So you can see how all the ribs on that, the score lines just kind of make a really beautiful spine of your album there. Now we have painted this with the red acrylic paint. One really nice thing about Pinecone's chunky albums is that they are really heavy chipboard albums. So they will take the acrylic paint, Mod Podge, ink, stain. You can just do so many things with them. So that's really a nice album, as you can see the thickness of that chipboard. So this is our Warm Wishes, and it's created with the 8x8 paper pad of Graphics 45, which is really nice with the 8x8 paper pad, is because then you have 3 sheets of each of the papers so that you can build up and do your 3D. Not sure if you can quite see that with the camera, but there's a lot of fussy cutting and then the popping up with the pop dots. Also in this kit then, you're getting a set of the journaling cards so that you can create all the really fun accent pieces that we make them flip as a self flap, and then just places to put your journaling. So this album, very interactive. As you see, it's just full of flaps that open and pages that flip, and it just keeps on going and going and going. So that is the Warm Wishes album in the 8x8. Now let's go down into something that is a 6x8 album. And again, here is the curved back spine in the 6x8. This is with Monaco Park paper, Believe in the Magic of Christmas. And again, this one just has a lot of interactive elements, and that flip and pages that open and pockets. Just makes it fun, cute for the holidays, a place to put your letters for Santa. As you can see, this just keeps going and going with all of the fun elements and the icons and little special cards that they have with that. So here's the 6x8 in the curved back spine. Now we have then a 6x8 in a straight back spine. So you see that spine is straight where the other one was curved. And this is the So Very Merry album. And again, we built up and created that 3D scene on the front cover because of being able to fussy cut the paper and then building up the elements on that. The ribbon in this kit is just a beautiful ribbon that it is two different colors of yarn or thread that is woven together. So you see it kind of looks like the blue on the one side and the red on the other. It's just a beautiful ribbon that's throughout this album. And again, you'll be able to create a lot of the pages that have flaps on them, and then the extra flaps with the journaling cards. So that gives you kind of a little preview of the So Very Merry in a 6x8 straight back. Now, I think I even forgot to mention right to begin with, show specials. I know I'm constantly forgetting about all of that, that we have a 20% discount. There's some specialty priced kits and blanks, free freight on orders over 100, and free if you go on to pineconepressdesign.com. You can download the 2023 our little 2-inch square albums. It's great for all kinds of projects. So then I'm showing you these different sizes of the albums because I want to tell you that the blanks on sale are on sale also. So if you want to create, you have your own paper or stamps that you want to create your own, then we just have all of the blank albums in the 8x8, the 6x8, the 6x6. Here's a 4x6 for little Merry Christmas album. Now these are all on sale for 20 off. This is a fun little one for just a 4x6. It's a quick album to put together. And again, all the pages have the flaps to them. And then we have adhered the pattern paper on by leaving the pockets at the top. So if you'll put your adhesive or red line tape around the sides, the bottom, and up the other side, leaving the top open, then you can create a lot of photo tags that will pull out of the top. And on this cute little album, the graphics are so cute on this, and then the top of each page is you're able to pull out photo tabs. Also, the way some of this paper is put together, it creates the accordion fold with the extra cards in there. That is great for more photos for the holiday season. So in the 4x6, we have a special kit that you will create 4 of the 4x6 albums. And this is a paper from Cartabella, and it is just the most beautiful florals. And so it's like they kind of work together, but it comes in one kit. So we decided, well, let's make 4 of the 4x6 albums with it. So one is like Choose Happiness. And again, we did the same thing on this one where we wanted to put the adhesive on the sides and the bottom and top, and so that you could pull out all the photo tags from the top there. Now in another video we're going to show how to adhere the pages. So these have not yet been adhered, but it's a simple waterfall spine. So the pages come that scored already for you, and then the flap, and then after you get them all embellished, then you're going to go in and you're going to adhere them into your album by putting that right up to the large hump there in the album, and then the next 3 will just line up right there behind that album. So you can kind of get a feel of how to put together the straight back spine albums that have the waterfall pages into them. So let me just show you a little bit of this here. Listen to your heart. Dance like no one is watching. And again, these are just fun little ones that you can give away as gifts. If you've got the kids coming over, the grandkids coming over, everybody can put together their own little album, because with this kit, specially priced, it is $24, and you'll make all 4 of these albums with the ribbon and the instructions and all that for $24. Follow your dreams. This one is love. So it kind of shows you blessed, our life, our story. Again, all the little flaps here, and just the paper is just so pretty on that. And then this is my favorite place to be, is with you. And again, a special with the 4x6 chunky albums. The 4 of them together are specially priced for $24. And then our story, love, isn't that just pretty? The little graphic there. So that is a really fun special. We have a lot of our other blanks besides the albums. We have explosion boxes, and we have flat book blanks, and we have our flip book blanks. So now on the explosion boxes, with our blank, we have the craft, and that is on sale for this Black Friday special for $5 for the explosion boxes. And our explosion boxes are a little different, so they come with the closed sides and then two pocket layers, and then the lid on that, so that you can create a lot of fun projects. So you can create this as a closed size explosion box, or you can create two projects. I know you probably got the glare here of this, the packaging. I should have taken this out. You can create like a little candy dish or a treat dish, and then have an open side explosion box. So the craft is on sale for $5 for the explosion box. Okay, let's see. We talked about our Christmas albums and our 4x6. Maybe if you want to do something that is not holiday Christmas related, here is Keep Life Simple, Living the Simple Cottage Life. And again, where we have fussy cut the graphic 45 paper and kind of built up and created this really pretty scene on the front here. And again, this collection had so many pretty little frames in that it made it great to put a lot of spots that you could add a lot of little photos just of your simple life. And again, the journaling cards that flip open so that you could add more photos. You could just add some journaling, the beautiful graphics on that. So that is Keeping Life Simple in the Cottage Life. Another one that's kind of on newer is the Enjoy the Little Things. And again, this is an 8x8 where we painted that and built up, because it's created with the 8x8 paper pad, that you get to build up this since you cut it out. And then also this, I believe this one was with the 12x12 and the 8x8. So you get all that paper so that you can actually, I don't know if you can see where the wings lift up, and we've layered, and so we've got our little mushroom caps and our little elf guy floating out. So this is a really pretty fun, bright album, great for springtime. Okay, just simple other basic ones. Now this is with our flat book blanks. So our flat book blanks come that you can create 6 individual cards, or you could put 3 of the flat book blanks together, as we have done here, to create an album. This is a single one, but let's take a look at this one here for Merry Christmas, where we have taken 3 of the flat book blanks. And again, they're on sale also, so that all of the blanks are. This just kind of sums up December. So picture of you decorating your tree, maybe your holiday parties, deck the halls, just other decorations you have of your outside decorations. So as you can see here, this is how they combine together. So there's one of the sections. Here's a second section. Baking Christmas cookies, we all love that. So here's a picture of you baking, your recipes. And then this is the third section. So a picture of the Christmas jammies, letters to Santa. This is just kind of cute. If you want to do something that maybe you want a little one to walk around and have their own little album, this is a fun little album for that. And then just another idea with here. Now this is using one of the flat book blanks and is creating a little folio by adding a couple other score lines. If you want just maybe a simple little cookie recipe book. So you've got recipes here. These are 4 envelopes that are waterfalled, and because they're envelopes, that they create a pocket just by themselves, the way you just fold back the top. So you've got a pocket to put your recipe, photo of your recipe, and then it will flip up for you. So a cute little waterfall section on that. And that's just showing one of the flat book blanks. Another idea is creating with the flat book blanks. Here is just a simple one, and you can cut off the one section and create pockets with it. And then you've got cute little hot cocoa holders. Oh, and speaking of hot cocoa holders, here, this is a 4x6. Instead of turning this way as the Christmas ones or some of the other ones, it stands vertical, and it has pockets in the flip that hold packets of hot cocoa. Okay, let's work on, for those of you that have ordered the kit, or those of you that would like to order the kit, I'm going to show you how to put together a slider card. You can see how easy that is. So with the kit, so you have your little 3x4, and we have all of our slider cards. here, and your tape. So I'm going to pull out the section of the kit. Here's your pack of, instead of 4, it's 5 blank slider cards. And let's take out one of the slider cards. I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make that slider blank. So what you want to do is, it's already pre-scored for you, so you're going to want to fold along the score lines. You can fold and crease along those score lines. Okay, so that is my box that I have, that I've folded and scored along there. Then I'm going to take, you have, in here you're going to have 10 of these cards because you need 2 for each one, so you'll have 5 of the blank base. You can have 10 cards and 5 of the slider mechanism. And it will show, and then it comes with the complete instructions there too, so follow along with the video, or you can just refer back here to our instructions. And with your roll of your red line tape, going to start off. See my 20 yards, I have used a lot of the 20 yards, and I'm just down to about 5 or 6 yards here. So open up this mechanism, and you see that it has got a crease and a crease. So what I want to do is I'm going to almost like round out or flatten out those creases. So if you lay that down and you put your red line tape over that crease. And I'm just going to cut my tape. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other crease. You can see, just put that right on there. Press that down. Just going to cut that off. And you can see how instead of being a flat piece, now it almost really creates a round circle for us. So I'm going to take my 2 little cards. I find the easiest way is just to put them down like this. And when we put this on, we're going to create almost like a Z fold. So it's showing you here. I've put my red line tape, or you could use any strong adhesive, double-sided adhesive over there to flatten that out. And then we want to adhere this to make it almost like a Z shape. So I'm going to pull off. And I have absolutely no nails right now, so it's a little. Did a project this last week and wasn't friendly with my fingers or my hands, so kind of beat up. But okay, so my red line tape, I'm going to pull off both sides. And I'm going to take it now, because it's sticky on both sides, but I'm going to place this right down in the center here, so you can see. I want to come in about, 3/8 of an inch. Press that down. Now I'm going to take this whole thing and rotate over, and I'm going to stick this one down onto that other side. And again, I'm coming in, I'm centering it in about 3/8 of an inch. So when you have that adhered, it's going to give you that Z-type effect. So I have that. As you can see here, that's what it looks like as our Z effect. Then I'm going to take that, and you've got a tapered end here of your slider base. And I want to slide that in the center of that clear circle. So that goes right in the center. Then I'm going to roll up my box. And before I adhere it down, I want to see that it pulls out. And yes, it pulls out just fine. Now, we have a little more depth here on this side, and it's a little closer here on this side. So, and if you want just reverse, just take it and put your mechanism in the other way. So instead of that way, I would just put it on this way, and then I'm going to have just the opposite effect, where you're going to have that little more space on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side. Okay, and that is going to roll up. Now see how I have more, the depth is on this side versus this side. Okay, that looks like it is operating. Look at how smooth, how quick and simple that was to put together. So now, then, okay, now a couple different things. I have one of my accent papers. So now you can just order the blanks by themselves as a package of 4, and then you can use your scraps of paper, your rubber stamps, or anything to embellish this. Or we have a whole collection on our website of the slider accent cards. So this gives me my base. Here's my front icon image. This I'm going to put on my little slides that pull out the sides, and then you have your choice of how you want to decorate and embellish it. So there's 2 ways that you can do that. So I could have covered my pull-out pieces before I put the tape on, or I can, now that it's together, I can go ahead and cut these out and put them on. You're going to want to just cut about 1/4 of an inch shorter, and then when you stick that onto there, and again, you can unroll it and stick it on too. And then if you want to embellish the front when it's not together as your box, I would go ahead and right here on the front, write the word front on it so that you can lay it flat, and knowing that this is going to be the piece that you're going to embellish. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to take my red line tape, and I want to just put, or you could use any adhesive, and you want to just put a little piece right along the bottom, and then you're going to just close it on itself. Now you want to just make sure that it is lined up, because you don't want it to bind, because if it's tight or bind or crimps this a little bit, then it's not going to pull out as smoothly as it does here. So, and that is how simple it is to make a slider card. So then, at that I would, like I said, go ahead, cut these out and embellish my slider card. And the same with all of them, and even if it's a vertical, you're still going to do the exact same thing, construct your box, and then it's going to pull out just like that. Okay, so there's your 5 slider cards, your pack of slider cards. Set this aside, and then to make your little album here. So again, before you want to embellish it and all that, let's go ahead, and if you want to paint it, you're just going to go ahead. I know this is the 4x6 side instead of the 3x5, but you just, with your acrylic paint, and you don't have to be really neat, it can just be sloppy, and you just kind of go around, and you want to cover all of your edges, because you're not going to see the middle, you're not going to see this in here. Now you will see in here, so you might want to paint that on the inside spine, because you are going to see that. But then just do your edges. So you're going to paint that around. Then you're going to go ahead and embellish that. And you've got 2 sheets of paper to create your little 3x5 card. Again, I've got my front cover piece, and I have my image that I want to put on. I have, and it shows you on, where is the header card? My cutting guide. So you're looking at here, you have your front cover, your spine, your inside front cover, your back cover, your inside back cover, and then with the second piece of paper, we're showing you all the embellishments for the pockets. You want to cut that. So you got your instructions that show you there, and then you have your 4 cards. So these are simple to put together because they're already die cut and they're scored for you. So you're going to fold. Now, because we're sticking this into our album, we want to leave this tail out. And then you're going to fold this side in. Now, when you go to put adhesive, you don't want to put adhesive here because that pocket needs to stay as big as it can be so that your gift card is going to fit in there. So you want to fold this over, put your adhesive on this edge, not on this side. There, and then you're going to stick it down, leaving this tail out. And so you want to create and make all 4 of your pockets. Get those created. Cut out your front, your different pieces. So again, your inside front cover, you're going to cut out the pieces there. For our pocket 1, ready to cut out here. Then the back of the pocket. So I'm going to embellish my front of my pocket, my back of my pocket. I'm going to create my other three remaining pockets in, put those together. And then when I go to put them into my book, I'm going to do just like that, the 4x6 that we showed you. Which one was it? I think this one here is how we put the pages in. You're going to be doing the exact same thing with your pockets. Now I'm just going to show you a little trick with this. So you're going to go ahead, put your adhesive, stick your page in. I'm going to put my first one in. I'm going to put my second one in. Then I want to go ahead and I'm going to put my very last page in. I'm going to stick my last page in. Now maybe I got them a little crooked. It's tough on this to get this crooked because it's such a small little area working with. When we do our larger albums that are if we're working with an 8-inch or a 10-inch piece, sometimes they can get a little ski-wampus in that if they don't go in quite exactly straight. So then that's why I like to put my last page in. Then I'm going to put my next to last page in case I need to make up or split the gap or it's not straight. This will, if it has to overlap onto that last page, it will, and then you'll get them all 4 pages fit right into there. So as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in there. Oh, it is kind of, I had to overlap a little bit on that one, and that's just fine. So I'm going to go ahead, get this created, all embellished now. Then you want to use with the crocodile, you want to, and you are going to have to use a crocodile. So this is, if you don't own a crocodile, this would be a good time, or I guess you'd have to use an awl. But, or if you don't have that, take your ribbon and just put your ribbon in here, adhere it down in there first before you put your inside front and back cover on. But we went ahead and used a crocodile and made a hole, punched a hole, and then put the eyelet in, set the eyelet. You have your ribbon in there. You want to cut your ribbon into like 2 15-inch pieces. We got a knot tied in one end, and then go ahead and just thread that right through. Again, working this week without any nails, it's really tough. Okay, there. So I've got my knot tied. I can go ahead and then tie that up, and that gives me a cute little gift card holder. Put our little phony gift card back in there. Okay, so now look at how quick and easy that was to create the little chunky albums. And again, like I said, then we have all those albums that come in all different sizes, and they're all on sale on the website. Our slider gift card holders, those are on sale. You can buy the kit, which makes the 5 slider cards in this, and that is $20. We've got the 4 that are for like $24 to create those 4 little albums, the explosion boxes, and everything else. So it is going to be a jolly holiday. Thank you. Bye-bye.